Greetings, patrons. Joe Keefe back with another Elder Thing update. So, as you can see, it's finally in one piece. I was up at over in JP beginning of last week, and Sarah was nice enough to weld it together for me. She was commenting on how it was such a pain in the butt to weld together because of all these, it's just getting her tool in all these hard to reach areas to weld was not easy, but she made it look easy. Got it done in an hour and a half, and I couldn't have been happier. So here it is. And she was also commented that I was going to have some trouble chasing it, and she was right. It was a big pain in the butt to get into some of these areas with my little Dremel here, which brings me to another little story about the Dremel. So that Dremel that I just showed you is the third Dremel. The first one got me through all my bronze sculptures since I started attending classes at Stony Brook. I broke bits here and there, but the Dremel itself hadn't broken until this piece. The chuck was stuck and I couldn't get the bits out, and I took it apart. Well, I took the second one I bought apart because I hadn't kept the receipt, even though they have a 2-year warranty. So I eventually got the chuck working again on that one, the original one I broke, and I kept using it, maybe foolishly, because one of the bits just flew out of the Dremel while I was using it and went across to the back of the garage there. But no one was hurt, anyway, when you're using tools, just, try to be smart about it. Don't be like me, I get so in the moment with stuff. I've had that kind of thing happen here and there, so I try to avoid tool work, power tools as much as possible. They're just not really, my brain isn't conducive to working with power tools. But anyway, I managed to be able to do some pretty cool stuff with them, but I break them and I'm not that safe with them. Anyway, why am I telling you all that? I don't know. Just so that you don't do what I do, I guess. Okay, so the good news is I'm almost done, and here's some of the details here. Let's see, it's kind of, there we go. So the eyes, there was inclusion in the eyes. So inclusion is where I was re-educated, or in my foundry vocabulary. See, I can't even remember the word vocabulary, so that's perfect proof that my vocabulary's failing me. But anyway, inclusion is when you have other materials in the metal, and they tend to flow to the edges of the piece, and when you sandblast the shell off of the piece, that stuff goes as well, and it leaves all these pits. So there are a few areas on the feet and on the eyes, and even at the tips of some of the wings, where I was pinging away with a hammer trying to flatten the because the bronze is so soft, you can literally flatten the pits into himself, and you just end up with a nice flat surface, and then you can chase that. So I had to reinvent the eye, one of the eyes, and then I had to make the other one symmetrical with it. So hopefully, when I sandblast this and patina it, all the grooves will be dark, and then I'll highlight the surface, and that'll be light, and all this tool work that I've done will stand out much better and look good. But yeah, there was a lot of chasing on this thing to do. Down 2 sides of it where it was welded together, around the neck and around the base, just trying to get the bead, the welding bead that Sarah left, which looked fine, and in some places I tried to work it into the sculpture, but in others I was really just trying to get some kind of contour and wrinkles. yeah, so that's that, and it makes a nice jingle bells, jingle all the way. Well, you know, maybe that's a little early for that. More like this is Halloween, Halloween. But yeah, you get the point. So thanks again for tuning in, and I hope it looks good. And I'll splice this together with some of the footage of my working on it with the Dremel and Sarah's welding it together, just so you get to see it in some stages other than this one. And then I'll follow up with another video of the final stage, which is the patina, once I have it sandblasted. So I hope you're all having a good weekend and you know, decent September so far. And thanks again, as always. Much love. Peace out. Oh, sweet. That's a great shot.
Bam.
Sorry about that.
Get it.
I knocked as much out of there as I could without a sandblaster.
Yeah.
Oops. Why am I stupid?
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can smooth this out of here for you.